Howdy guys, welcome back to the Ford Shop Yard. And today I'm going to just be telling you a little bit about old Blue here. And what all is great about this truck, what all is not so great about this truck. Now to be honest, there's nothing that's not great about this truck. Everything about this truck is excellent. Okay, everything. It's got a brand new 4.6 liter V8 motor. It's got a 4-speed automatic transmission. 303,000 miles and still runs and shifts like a dream. Still runs and shifts like a dream with 303,000 miles on it. Everything in this truck is original. Everything. Now, the two front wheels and tires are the two front wheels are different for temporarily because I had to take both of the rear tires, wheels and tires off my white truck and put on here until we get some new tires for the original ones that are supposed to be on here. But other than that, this truck, I thought it had a wiring problem. It turns out it's not a wiring problem. It's just I think it's a loose wire that just needs to be tightened back up. And I'll have to try to do that soon. What was happening is I can turn it on, crank it up, hit the turn signals either way, and they won't come on. And when I hit the brake lights won't come on either. Okay, so maybe I thought it was a bug. Well, before this all happened, everything was working. So, just a few minutes ago, I got in, we're looking, I found the relay for the flasher relay for the signals, and it's working. So, now, like I said, sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. And I think what's happening is something that's typical in these trucks, or on most of this 10th gen Expedition or 10th gen F150, is the wiring inside the steering column that goes to the flasher module gets loose. That wire gets loose out of its connector, and it just, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. Not a big deal. Can be fixed. Another thing is the rear back glass back here, not this one, on the very back of the truck over here. They tend to, the glue and the sealant wears loose over time and it'll cause a leak. Actually, this one I haven't noticed a leak yet, but I did notice it's loose in one corner. So we're going to have to get Safelite out here and have them replace my back glass and reseal it all up good. Unlike my white truck with the lighted running boards, this truck does not have lighted running boards. No big deal, I don't really care. It's just a work truck, travel truck. I'm doing our traveling in it. It is two-wheel drive. It is two-wheel drive. All original suspension. Everything's original except for the motor. Brand new crate motor put in about 3,000 miles ago. Them Triton V8s, I have never seen one go out unless you don't change the oil. If you don't keep the oil changed in anything, it'll all wear out. But I've never seen a person see a Triton V8 go out at all. Everything on this truck, as I mentioned in the last couple of videos, everything works. The mirrors, all the inside lights, outside lights, everything works. I need to change the oil and filter this week. I'm going to do that this week, I think. We're going to get the tag and all switched over from Frankie, sitting right over here, on here, the old Blue. I'm going to do that so I can get this thing on the road and start driving it. Frankie's been giving me a lot of problems. I like to get a toolbox for this thing. Keep tools in. The rear sliding black glass does work. This truck does have the cargo up overhead for your, your sunglasses or your garage door opener. It's got your temperature, your compass, tells you where you're going, what way. But and all that works. Everything on it works. Radio, dash, everything. CD player. Frankie don't have a CD player. He has a tape player. This one's got a CD player. And another thing I love about this truck, and one thing I really can't say I don't like it, but it just happens with age. But this truck, as you will see, has an actual antenna that actually works. It's an actual physical antenna, and it works perfectly fine. Never had if you got them like that, you never had no problems out of them. Frankie, on the other hand, the antenna is kind of made into the back glass, and there's a cable going to the back glass. It's up in the ceiling, and after so long, it corrodes. That's why the radio don't work in Frankie anymore. Now, the radio itself works. The signal, the antennas were out, so it don't get any signal anymore. Again, on the blue here, 303,000 miles. The fuel, I do want to change the fuel filter, and probably the rear differential. I don't know if that's ever been done. I want to get that done. What else? The brakes needs new pads all the way around, front and back all the way around. New pads. The paint on this truck's excellent, except for the hood. The hood, they fade over time. That's normal, Paint the hood. About $500. No big deal. What else? Let's see. Let me think. Oh, another thing on old blue here. There are door panels on the inside for the power switch for the unlock and lock button, and the power window button is that little trim piece. It'll get loose over time. You just have to keep popping it back in place. No big deal. Again, as I mentioned in the other few videos, the driver's side window, front driver's side window, it's wore out, so it won't go all the way up again. I gotta have that replaced. No big deal. About $70. I'm gonna replace the windshield wipers. They about wore out. And honestly, that's, I really don't think I can. Another thing I forgot to mention, right here, you open the door, right where the seatbelt is, you do have a auxiliary port for your phone bullet things to plug your phone into, and it does work. Again, I'll say everything on this truck works excellently. So, but I do want to take it to Auto Bell and have it detailed and washed and cleaned up good. But as far as anything else goes, that's about it. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please go hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, give it a thumbs up to the Ford Shop Yard. I'm Ryan. See y'all later.